That'd be pretty cool, though, be able to jump from one place to another. That would really allow you to have kind of 2 dungeons. A nice little escape plan, maybe, for the Keeper. You've got this portal, and it jumps out to this other room. That could be cool. A bunch more traps. Interesting. You could even lock imps over in an area over there and then dig your way out so that there's really no way into it except the portal. That is a very, very interesting idea. Let's see here. Let's pause. Possess you. Go to spells. Not do the portal yet. We want to move out, because if this was bad placement then on my part right there, then we'll at least be able to use it in this way to kind of jump out of my room quickly. Okay. Now, let's risk it. Shall we? Are we throwing our lives away? Could this be the end of the game? Nope. Cool. You just step on it and it goes there. Very, very cool. Awesome. Many things to be done there. I mean, you could even imagine that we take those guys out of this fortress down here. That could be kind of cool, and you could kind of maybe, well, that would be a bad idea. The enemy could pop a portal. I was just thinking if you cleared this out, but again, that kind of goes back to we can't build out here or anything. But boy, if you could, it would be sweet. Alrighty, that's cool. Good little experimenting there, and oh, look at that, the portal's gone, so that's on some kind of timer. So that's how that works. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so our mana's built up enough that we can make a couple more of these lords, and it's good to do that because they can train. I only have room to train 5 though, and I can really only make 2 more for a total of 5 anyway, so we're going to let them stew in there a bit, and what we'll end up doing, I think, is I don't want to just send those 5. I could wait for a lot of mana to be built up, or I could kick out a bunch of other mobs and then take them as they are. Actually, you know what? Hold the phone. 21 defense, 21 attack, 15. That's not all that great. Huh. Well, hopefully they have some other kind of defense as well. Ah, summon an imp. I'm doing it again. Archery. Huh. Your numbers don't look all that good. Keep training. Yeah, we'll see what we can do with them. Okay, so we've got a couple vampire lords in here. I'm going to go ahead and start the timer back up. They're roaming around. They're very antsy to get out and go bite the necks of humans. Something like that. So I am going to bring them out here. I'm a little concerned. How do vampires fare in the day? Well, we kind of know, we know the answer to that typically, but here in KeeperRL, I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully they'll be okay, but it made me realize that I probably shouldn't just bank on these guys. I was starting to make, I think I made 1 or 2 more and said, you know, why don't I build some other guys too? We'll do some golems, some ogres, because I might just start heading there and start losing them, and that would not be very cool. So I think we're going to stick with what I've got there, and we'll try to, excuse me, we'll try to build some other options. Build options. I guess I'm not building ogres, right? I'm building golems, perhaps, but we're spawning the ogres. So I made a room for them over here, an additional room with more beds. I actually made a few more cages over here. I've lit up a few more areas, and I did add another wing to the library, and I just took the walls out that were kind of dividing it. So I thought, you know, let's give this a whirl and see if the mana comes in a little faster. When you look down below, it's slowly ticking up, so it really didn't add anything, even though I added, you know, 6 columns of books over here. But that's okay. Might as well give it a shot. I had a ton of wood. We're down to 558 now, which is fine. We're not really using it. So I did run out of stone. I've got 1 stone left. And again, this is one of those things where the resources are pretty limited. I really don't have any more stone anywhere to get. I might actually have some at the bottom. Or did I already dig that out? No, I can't remember. Let's kind of pan down here. Yeah, I dug that out. So that is pretty much that. Now, at the time of this recording, Alpha 8 has just released. It released yesterday. I started playing it a little bit, and in fact, we're going to end up wrapping things up in this episode. I believe this should be episode number 7. So for those of you who've been around for long enough and gone through, you know, seeing a good number of my videos, this should be probably pretty shocking that I actually started and finished a series pretty quickly. It's probably the first time in a long time. Usually I just kind of am recording episodes when I have some time, and I may go a couple weeks before I pick it up again, but this one's pretty fast paced and I've been kind of plowing through it. So here in, like I said, I think we're in episode 7. We're going to wrap things up. I've been expanding. I think what we'll do right now is play with some spells, but what I'd like to do is just kind of grab everybody that I can and go down there and see how we fare back at that fortress on a second attempt. And we will bring the keeper, so it's all or nothing. We either wipe them out or they wipe me out and kill the keeper and it's game over. So we'll see how that goes. But in the meantime, we're going to let some mana build up so we can make some more creatures, and we're also going to, actually I guess I'm going to end up spending some mana because I wanted to try some of these spells. Like I wanted to know what Word of Power did. We tried the portal, that was a temporary thing. Let's go ahead, like what's escape do? I wonder what that does. Now I tried Fire Sphere one time and I was near an enemy building and I just clicked it and it spawned a fire like kind of next to me, and I was like okay, and I moved away from it. Excuse me. And it kind of caught the house on fire. In fact, I had moved into the house caught on fire, including my pathway back out, so I ended up having to run through it and I took damage. That was no good. So anyway, I have summoned insects as well. I don't think it put a graphic out or anything. I just assumed, I hope it did something. But it probably had something in the status that attacked the enemy, but I didn't see it. Strength Dex, so Fire Sphere I explained. Escape, Invisibility. Let's try Invisibility. Let's try that real quick. So we're at 139 mana. So let's see here. Let's see. That's sorcery. I think we just hit. I have to possess him. That's what I have to do. I was like, well, what am I trying to do here? So we've possessed him. We are going to hit S for spells. We're going to hit Invisibility. Okay, cool. So he is now transparent. You cast Invisibility. You can see through yourself. Very cool. So this probably lasts X number of turns. There we go. We're visible once again. So not that long, but I suppose if you're moving around in a dungeon and there was just a mob nearby you wanted to get by, then that would probably be the way to go. Let's see. So that's out. Let's try Word of Power. What does this do? Okay, I've cast Word of Power. Now what I should have done was looked at my stats over on the right. I'm just now realizing that it probably like gave me some kind of buff, but I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know because I wasn't looking. Of course, you guys at this point can back the video up probably and check that out. But that's okay. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's unpossess him. So our mana actually, I guess it didn't spend our mana doing those spells because it's gone up. Interesting. Well, that's good to know. Let's go ahead and jump back in. And so we probably can assume what strength is going to do. We're at 29 right now. Click that guy, and it even went green. So maybe the power thing didn't do what I thought it might. Because I just kind of imagined that it gave everything a buff, but it probably would have lit everything up green. Dexterity. Yeah, we get a dex bonus. These are all things I should probably be clicking on just as we get to the fortress and are ready to move in. Okay, so escape just moved me, maybe randomly. It really didn't move me that far. You cast escape, you're standing somewhere else. Okay, we already know what portal did. I'm not going to do Fire Sphere in here. No, that's not going to happen. Haste is going to move me quick. Let's do Deception. Look at that. It puts multiple instances of me here. What if I start moving? Oh, he even blocked my path. Interesting. Huh. Well, that's cool. Boy, I'm going to have to kind of break out all of that stuff as when we get down there. Healing I've used before, and then, like I said, I did summon insects. We'll do that in here. Why not? Oh, interesting. You can actually see these guys. I'm sure that there was nothing there, but maybe it was a bug, or maybe I just totally missed it. But yeah, you can definitely see these guys. Cool. Very cool. So I'm going to unpossess him and let these guys get back to work. Let him go get some more mana. Let's go ahead and spawn. Can't do two of these. Yeah, we'll do a goblin. Nah, let's save it. We're going to be doing like ogres, I think. We're going to go big. we'll go big. So you can see the ogres kind of coming out here, and they're picking up equipment. I've got 4 of them, I believe it looks like. And a couple golems. Should be cool. Should be good. Now let's check the black market, because is there anything... Warning, no. Sleep healing. No, I don't think any of these are that big a deal. I don't know what the nature affinity does. Haven't a clue. Let's go ahead and spend some money on it. And then, let's see, we'll go, I have to go here. Remember what to click, Weem. Equipment, amulet. So he has healing equipped, which is good. Definitely good. It's owned by a goblin. It's like, it's mine now. I'm the dungeon keeper in this dungeon. So he left the one there. The goblin imp came and swooped it. He's going to run down here. He's going to put it away. There it is. He went and dropped it in there. Okay, so we now have the nature affinity amulet on, but I don't know. And it's probably not going to tell me anything. Keeper is a large humanoid creature. It is weak, clumsy, and slow. So that's what they think of me. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, it just says it's equipped. I mean, and that I could swap it out, but what would nature affinity do? Maybe it helps you move faster? I think there's an amulet of speed though, so I don't know about that. It's probably best for me to have the healing. We'll just go ahead and take it back. It might have made me faster, and maybe it does a couple things, I don't know. No tooltips or anything on those, so hard to say. Some of them seem pretty obvious, right? Healing and everything, but what can you do? Alright, so we're at 81. Let's go ahead and kick another one out. I mean, I could go into beasts and kick out like a cave bear, you know, something. I could do another golem. Let's do an iron golem. Yeah, let's do that. Let's mix it up a bit. So we've got a number of golems, some ogres, some of the vampire guys. We also have some smaller mobs as well. Let's see, where am I going here? Let me zoom this out. Where was that place? I'm totally missing it, aren't I? Yeah, here we go. It's here. Okay. What's funny is the floor here looks like our dungeon floor. I'm wondering if I can actually build on those spaces. Not that I could do anything. Put down traps. That'd be awesome. You have my guys come out here. Yeah, I can't do anything. That'd be cool. Just drops them out here. They run over them. My imps run out here. You know, don't mind us. Yeah, we're just you know, we're just building some things here. Nope, not gonna get that lucky. Okay, so by the way, like I said, we are what, episode 7 about. This is going to be the last one of this run. And at this point, the Indiegogo campaign is funded, which is pretty cool. Is just over 5,000, 5,200 when I just funded earlier today. So if he reaches 6,000, that's actually the point at which he plans on adding in the ability for you to come build out here. So that would be pretty sweet. So if you guys are interested in that, you know, if you've been playing this and enjoying it, definitely consider that. And I'll have a link again in the description to that if you want to check that out. It's I think there's like a $7 option. That might get you, I think that gets you the game. Maybe the updates. Oh, it might just get you the game at version 1.0. But if you fund in $15, you'll continue to get the further alphas. For example, like I said earlier, Alpha 8 was released yesterday, and that's the last one available to people who don't fund through Indiegogo. So if you do fund, I think at the $15 level, you'll get Alpha 9 and any other versions that may come before the 1.0 release. So anyway, I might check that out. So we are just a hair away from one more mob, and I think we'll do like another golem. Boom. Cool. So I could wait. I mean, I could totally buy some time and gather up some more guys, but I think we're just going to go ahead and get this thing started. We need to form our team. We don't have a team formed at all. Oh, and look at this. These guys have been training. Excellent. That's what we like to see. So we're just going to go through and take everybody. Goblin, we'll take both gnomes. I mean, there's just no point in holding back. So that's 18. I'm seeing, let's see, 3, 4, 8, 18. Yes, so that is everybody. And yeah, look at the bugs still flying around. Those guys last a long time. I guess it just summons them and they're actually physically in the world. Huh. But my assumption is they're not going to follow me into combat or anything since they're not in the team listing here. I don't know. But anyway, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I am going to grab one of these ogres. Let's see. You will possess you. So now we are in turn-based mode, and we're going to go ahead and make our way out of here. Now, I grabbed the ogre because I think they're slower. They're the ones that seem to lag a bit. That's weird. Where do my vampires go? Okay, hold on a second. Let's go ahead and unpossess this guy. Now they show up there. Interesting. Well, we do know we need to unlock the door. So there's that. Maybe that's the issue here. Let's see. We're gonna possess. Okay. Yeah, I think it's because I'm possessing him. I can't see in there. Yep, there they are. Oh no, they're burnt by the sun. Wouldn't you know it? Well, oh well, they weren't going to get there anyway. We're just going to make our way over there. It's unfortunate. What a bummer. I was really hoping to use those guys. I guess they'd be great for defense. That's about it. Now, in the Alpha 8 release that just came out yesterday, there is, although I don't think I've seen it yet. I haven't played Alpha 8 very much. I think I played 15 minutes or something like that. There is a, let me move this around, sorry. Where was that? Oh, it's way over there. Okay. Let's see. There we go, control. You notice an elf child. Okay. We're going to keep going here. So I was going to say, there's a day-night cycle in Alpha 8, but I haven't played the Alpha 8 very much, so I didn't really notice that yet. But that would definitely be something to consider with the vampires. Best to be moving at night. You get so disoriented. I thought that was them. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh man, it's above me. I thought it was totally below me. Let's back out of here. Yeah, everybody's keeping up with the ogre pretty well. Let's see, my keeper's engaged in combat. No. We don't need to control him. I'm sure whatever it is, it's handled. Alright, well, here we go. This could be it. Let's step in here. So, Shaman casts a spell. The warrior misses. It is on. Keeper casts a spell. So one of the things that we wanted to do was to cast a spell with the keeper. So I'm going to actually back out of here. And at this point, let's see. We're going to unpossess and then possess the keeper. Oh, look at that. Did he go invisible by himself? I didn't know he'd use... Look at that. I guess that makes sense. If you're not controlling him, he's going to use his spells. Very cool. Well, let's go ahead and do this. We're going to summon some insects. Oh, yeah. Sweet. We are going to do deception. Yeah, get multiple versions of us out here. Haste, just in case that helps. I'm not entirely sure. And what is that? Ancient spirits? That is not... that does not bode well for me at all. I don't want to do Fire Sphere because I get burned by that. Okay, I'm going to watch my stats over here. So, Word of Power. There was a text up there. It flashed too quick, though. I saw nothing change over here. It's unfortunate. And I could do a portal, but that's not going to help me much. So, yeah, here we go. This is probably not going to go well for me. These guys are gnarly. 54 attack. Whew. Not good. You see here a bone. You notice a warrior. Okay. Oh, look at that. Very nice. We did very well. Excellent. So let's see here. So we exterminated those guys. Let's see. Okay. can't get in here. There we go. Get in here. Get in here. Okay. Cool, but was that everybody? So it said it exterminated the forces. Well, we're going to take a peek around here. We got a book in here. Excellent. I was like, where are my people at? Why am I by myself right now? This is not cool. Okay, so I did pick up the book. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and cruise over here. We got this guy up here to contend with. My assumption is there's still people in here. It said we exterminated, but that might have been... I think there's 2 human factions. Maybe that was just the first one. Oh yeah, there are plenty more in here. Where is everybody? Get up here. You guys are slacking. You're killing me here. Okay. You guys here yet? Let's do this. Okay. Potion through the door. Let's go ahead and check out spells. We'll hit up dexterity, haste, summon insects again, why not? Deception, sure. Sounds good. Now, I could do fire sphere and then walk away. Fire sphere and then walk away. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to back out a bit. I don't see anything though. Alright, let's go back in here. Oof. Gnarly, gnarly, gnarly. Can't tell how well we're doing. I step out here and I still see our guys. If I can draw these guys out, it'd be great, but I don't think they really follow. I think I came to the door. We seem to be doing alright. Let me just stand here. Because they come to the door, and I think basically the guys in these 3 positions can reach here. So, oh, the golem even took a step in the door. Like this, I don't think is good for me. I think I can get hit by 2 people there. Woo! Look at all that stuff. Wow. Okay, the knight is bleeding. I think we're doing all right. Try and keep this thing going. I'm trying not to go too fast here. I'm trying to read a little bit of the text as well. Alright, well, I think that was it. I think we just lost. I probably should have backed out of there, but we do have a last message, so we certainly did die, and as I am the keeper, that's going to be the end of that. I couldn't even get over to kill their pig. They have War Piggy there in the background. Alrighty, well, I was critically wounded by a knight, it looks like, and they totally took us out. So that was it, but look at that score. A good high score. That's pretty good. Almost hit 10K. So anyway, that's that. That is the end of our run. I do appreciate you guys watching all the way through here, episode 7. It actually lasted longer than I thought. I thought, oh, I'll probably grab the keeper and end up dying by episode 3. But I played it a little bit safe, and so we made it through. Now, this isn't exactly the end. This will be the last episode of this particular run, but I am going to do an episode on Alpha 8, just a single episode that talks about some of the updates of Alpha 8, so stay tuned for that. Check that out. I'd appreciate that. When that goes up, I will drop a link if I remember to. I'll put a link here, right here at the end of this video, linking over to it, so if you see that, definitely click that, check it out to see what's up with Alpha 8, and otherwise, thanks for watching as usual, and I will catch you guys next time.